They are 3 weeks old now, and they have most of their feathers, and I think it's time they're ready to move out to the barn.
Penny?
Yeah, you too. We've lost a couple of meat birds. Looks like they're overeating. They're, found a dead one the other morning, and when I was picking it out of the coop, another one started sneezing. And I guess that means that they are eating too much. So sadly, we have lost 2 more meat birds. I've been pulling their food, giving them food for about 10 hours a day, and then from 7 till 5 at night, 7 in the morning till 5 at night, and it's doesn't seem to be working. Went out this morning and found another one keeled right over, and another one in the flock that is going kind of purpley red. So I called the hatchery where we got the birds from, Rochester Hatchery in Alberta, and they were very helpful and gave me lots of information. I should have known this. We've been raising meat birds for years, but I just found out what you're supposed to do is from an early age, after 4 days old, you start implementing about a 9-hour daylight schedule. And then it teaches them their circadian rhythm to basically be awake and foraging for approximately 9 hours and then rest for the remainder of the day. You can do this by adding a regular light or like a lamp into your brooder. The red light of a heat lamp is not considered light, it's just a heat source. So by adding a regular old bulb into your brooder for 9 hours a day, right from the beginning of their life, you start to set their circadian rhythm, and they have a tendency to overeat. So if you don't regulate their food from an early age, they grow too quickly and they'll get a defect in their heart. So it's a weak valve from just growing ridiculously fast. She said there's not much we can do about it now, and that we should just butcher any birds that are showing signs of it. So when I came out to do the chores this morning, I found a dead one, and I thought I saw one that looked like it wasn't doing too well, wasn't really interested in the food when everybody else was really hungry, and just kind of standing there with its feathers ruffled, and picked it up and its skin looked really purpley, so I thought it's probably not going to make it. We started the water and got the cone ready and everything. We came over and can't say for sure that it's not doing well. I know which one it is and it doesn't look great, but it's not as purpley as I thought. So we're just going to keep a close eye on it and see if its condition worsens, we'll butcher it. That's what the people at Rochester said, is that after they die, there's not much you can do. Don't eat the meat. But if you see that one is acting sickly, just go ahead and butcher it and then put it in the freezer, because you may as well do something with the meat. Look how much smaller it is than the other birds too. It definitely has like a purple hue to it.
Yeah, but so does this one. But yeah, she's definitely deeper, but they all... This cone's not as pale as the other one. I don't know, it's your call. Got the water ready.
Well, why don't we wait?
Give it a couple hours.
Give
and
it a
see if
few
it goes
hours.
downhill.
Yeah, if it goes downhill anymore, because I've seen them where they're just like can't even hardly stand up.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah. Maybe in pulling the food. Also feel like it's like breathing heavily. You see that? I feel its butt's moving.
Yeah, that's moving.
It's breathing through its butt. So this is the bird. Whoa. You can see it's quite purple in its skin, and its face looks really bleached out, and it was kind of gasping for air. So we're gonna butcher it. Probably have it for dinner tomorrow. Okay, it's been a few weeks now. We haven't had any problems with the meat birds. Every night we come, we put our little farm curtain over the barn window. Yeah, we started just doing that in the evening sometime and making sure they're gonna run out of food or have very little food left. Went to do the chores last night and found this guy in the barn. So we had no early signs. It just happened really quickly, and I want to see. No, Oprah. £4.2 pounds. So that sucks. They're getting, I think they're 10 weeks now. So we're gonna start butchering the ones that are bigger. The meat birds are 11 weeks old now, and we've butchered most of them. There's only, I think, 8 or 9 left. Mostly hens, just to let them get a little bit bigger, and because butchering 25 chickens all in one day is pretty exhausting.